If you're an RC4 Magic 900 wireless DMX and dimming user, and you're in a prop shop or maybe a scene shop and you're building something, there's a possibility you don't have a transmitter. You might even be in a completely different part of the country or the world and you weren't supplied with a transmitter ever. You might have received dimmers from RC4 in a box and you're supposed to build them in. So a great thing about using RC4 Magic PC is that you can use, if you have even two devices, you can use one as a PC dongle, and it becomes a remote control transmitter to configure the parameters in the other device, or any number of other devices, including the features in the software to slide sliders and put faders up and down. So what I have here is just a quick demonstration of how to put a DMX2 DIMM into dongle mode, fire it up with your PC software, and then control. You'll quickly see that we have control of this DMX4 DIMM. So 4 DIMM is already powered up. Quick reminder that in RC4 Magic 900, the blue RF CON indicator only shows you that the radio is functioning. There are not different blink states to worry about, so that's in one way a little bit less useful for information than it is on the 2.4, but that's how that works. Now we are going to plug in our code loader cable. It's always a good idea to make sure you get one of these. Plug that into the PC. Can also be used for firmware updates, which we've shown in a separate video. Power up the dimmer that you will use as a dongle. We see it powered up. As I mentioned, the RF indicator is already blinking. That is normal. Plug in the code loader to the device, and now we'll put it in dongle mode, which is a long press of the function button. We are pressing and holding until we see the COP light blink pattern change, and there we go. Just like in the version of this video that's 2.4 gigahertz, we get that what I call the uneven or asymmetrical blink telling us it's dongle mode. And now, with all of that configured in hardware to behave like a dongle, that's when we open the software, and never before. Dongle mode must be invoked before we proceed. So here is COM4 is the COM port for my code loader cable. I'm set to RC4 Magic 900. I have my mask correct. I have my ID correct for the system that I'm using. Now I can do the configuration of the radio, and immediately following that we can do a read, and we are pulling wireless data out of here and into here. So picture, these are much farther apart in the real world. This is perhaps built into a set piece in a position that's hard to get to. No worries. You've got all the access you need to DMX channels and the virtual TX that I mentioned. So here, I'm going to go into a chase, and there we go. This could be up to 300 feet away. This is behaving like the dongle. The computer is your test console, and you're up and running. RC4 Magic 900 using a dimmer or any other device as the wireless dongle.